These face-offs been so fire lately. I'm just so happy that the league owners finally implemented the face-offs and stuff into battle rap. You know what I mean? It reminds me of like other sports like boxing, when they try to sell a fight and they do their promotion and talk about who's going to win and he's going to knock this one out. And then it makes the fans and the people so excited, to actually see the fight or to see the battle. So I think that was a genius move on the league's part, and it's so entertaining to us fans, of course, So I was just a few days ago, RBE dropped the face-off with JAE MILLZ versus E-NESS, and I tell you, it was so hilarious, and I'm actually excited for this matchup or this battle because I remember years ago watching Making the Band. Okay, this was P. Diddy's show, him trying to find talent and everything, and they had a scene where JAE MILLZ was battling E-NESS in Diddy's studio. Okay, E-NESS was a part of Making the Band. So I remember seeing JAE MILLZ with his do-rag on and him looking gritty and everything, and he looked scary to me saying all these bars. Check this out, y'all.
Listen, now everybody wanna hate on my fan. Well, bring it on. I'ma take in a stand. And while you and your man was auditioning for Making the Band, I had to be on Let's Turn to find out who I am. Homie, fuck you when the block you claim. Listen, fuck you and fuck your fame. You a ghetto superstar? Then fuck your name. And if I ever get a chance, I'ma fuck your dame. Then I might fuck your mother and fuck your aunt and spit in your face like you fucking punk. See, I'm too hot to fucking touch. And if you got a problem with my language, so fucking what? It ain't no smirk on my face, cause I'm fucking serious. And you can't solve a problem, you fucking idiot. I'm getting out of line, stay the fuck in your place. Matter of fact, don't stand there, just get the fuck up my face. What the fuck I gotta do to show cats I'm a fucking problem? I done embarrassed damn near half of fucking Harlem. Stop fronting, you fucking broke. And this mean what it say, you a fucking joke. Fuck what you getting and fuck what you got. And if you really love Philly, motherfucker, you can die in your block. Hold up, matter of fact, fuck your block. You can take it to the fist, you fuck the Glock. Fuck your mother and fuck your pops. Fuck whatever you stand for and fuck whoever thinks you hot. Stop trying to take the fucking tough route. The punk be standing over you like, damn, you got knocked the fuck out. Play pumping end up in the fucking sky. And you fucking with MILLZ, that's a fucking lie. You mad cause when I rhyme, chicks say I wanna fuck him. And when you rhyme, they just be like, boom, fuck him. Fuck what you heard. MILLZ ain't no fucking herb. I leave you laying on the fucking curb. Kill you when you fucking boot. And whoever feels sad at the funeral, fuck them too. Listen, homeboy, I'm here to make them grands. You hear? Alright, homie, you can make the band. Listen, right here, I'll shake the man. And after I embarrass Ness, I'ma shake his hand.
I'm looking at JAE MILLZ like, wow, he on fire, especially that last round. You know what I'm saying? He just seems so comfortable and so confident, you know what I mean? And you could tell he was the more experienced battle rapper because the way he was looking his opponent in the eye and performing his bars and saying what he was saying, and back in that era, it was the shit. They was rapping on the beat and everything, and he did have some pretty good bars. So now I'm coming to E-NESS's part, E-NESS doing his thing, but he did seem a little nervous to me. Y'all check out his part.
I ain't never been shot. I'm immune to drama. Drop. I shit like the Unabomber. Let you identify the body at the funeral parlor. You have mine by noon, the mall dog. Really key to fine tune the homework. I got niggas on the bench that is true to sword and stick. A Drake beat to your suit like all of you. Shit, the day you eat soup, the mall. The quick drop it up. Niggas shaking their jaws when niggas will clap. I don't need a round of applause. E-NESS down my law. Give it to me raw, shimmy y'all. Bring heat like Jimmy when I ball. What's the use of finish you off? I saw all your men game getting involved. Connect. Hunting you off this highway robbery. Whopping them out like the Nassau Posse. You can practice karate.
He did a good job and everything, but to me his bars wasn't as good as as JAE bars, and he did seem a little nervous to me, but he was a good performer. I like the way he performed his bars up there, and he still held his own. So fast forward into today, you know, I thought it was a good idea on ARP's part to put them back in the ring. You know what I'm saying? So it seems like MILLZ is still a little, you know, he has a right to be, you know, confident and cocky when he's talking to E-NESS, because in my opinion, MILLZ did win that battle against E-NESS years ago. Okay, but it's just funny the things that they were saying in the face-off. Like, what was one of the most funniest things to me was them basically comparing who lost the worst against K-Shine. And it's like, but y'all both lost, and y'all's talking about, oh, but you got 3-0. Oh, I at least won a round. Oh, but you got, you know, so it was just funny. I think E-NESS has said that to MILLZ. You got smoked. You got 3-0. Okay, you got smoked. I at least won a round. And then they going back and forth talking about who got smoked the worst. You know, to me, that was like the funniest thing. You know, and then it was another instance in the face-off when MILLZ started talking about his accolades and how he battled before and how he, you know, got deals and everything. He was like, I was doing this and this, and then I went to Empire, da-da-da-da. So E-NESS is like, oh, so you on TV, so what? You want to, you know, so E-NESS thought he was referring to the show Empire, which is a TV show. And then MILLZ like, whoa, you know, basically blew that up. Like, how you, you know, and I ain't gonna lie, I thought he was talking about Empire too, you know, but I'm not a battle rapper. I'm not even a regular rapper. So I guess it would look bad on E-NESS's part, being that he didn't know what Empire is. And now I'm finding out Empire is a record deal. You know, but obviously it's not one of the popular ones, you know, but I just thought it was real funny. I love the energy. I love the fact that it doesn't get violent, you know what I mean? It's just them talking shit amongst each other, you know, but I must say, it seems like these face-offs are better than their battles, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about MILLZ, even from last year when he said hella shit. And I wanted to clear something up too, you know, regarding my last blog that I did. I like promotion. I think it is needed in battle rap. But to me, it's a difference between promoting and actually just spilling out lies, like being outlandish with the things that you're saying. For an example, when Cassidy was saying things like, I started the URL, I have 5,000 battles in O, God tier. You know, stuff like that is like, really? You know, I hope you really don't believe that, because, you know, stuff like that just rubs me the wrong way, you know, and I know battle rap is supposed to think that they're better than everybody, but for you to put Murder Mook and Lux here and you're over Murder Mook and Lux, maybe Murder Mook, but not Lux, like you're disrespecting and shitting on other battle rappers, and that's what I don't like about what Cassidy is doing. Yes, he's promoting and he should promote, but don't promote and then shit on other battle rappers and make it seem like you started everything, because in my opinion, you know, he abandoned battle rap, didn't care about battle rap for many years, and now all of a sudden he wants to claim the title, so to speak, like he's God, and you know, now he's all about the culture, and I just don't believe the hype, you know. And he got a lot of people convinced, you know, and that means he's just doing a hell of a job in promoting, because he has a lot of people convinced, even people that's within the battle rap community, you know, they convinced because Cassidy is selling the fight so well, and he's becoming believable to a lot of these people. But you can't easily persuade me, you know what I'm saying? You can't. I'm not gullible like a lot of people, you know. I know battle rap. I've been watching battle rap for a few years now, and I do know the history from even the DVD era. I remember seeing Mook chasing around Cassidy, but that's another story in another blog. I'm going to stick to the face-off with MILLZ and you know, and E-NESS. Now, another thing I wanted to point out is that just recently MILLZ was on PSA Hip Hop, and he was discussing his battle that he had with K-Shine. And I don't agree with a lot of things he was saying, talking about he understand why he's finally admitting to losing the battle against K-Shine. And now he's claiming that it just went over the battle raps community head. Nah, Jay.
Battle. It's like the shit that you was least worried about was the shit that came the easiest. And the shit that I thought was going to come the easiest was the shit that, if you want to say it, might have cost me the battle. Because I keep telling the crowd, you'll get that later. And in my mind, that's my style. My style is to go over your head. But I think I might have did it too much. Because at some point, I started thinking, like, hold up, they didn't catch that? Like,
well, MILLZ, like, not to cut you off, but I think battle rappers, listen, I'm so close to the culture, I think sometimes when, like, you or Luck...
Can I take a guess? Can I take a guess?
What? Yes.
Because I'm not going to tell you who told me this, but a battle rapper told me this. He said, MILLZ, it's not that they didn't get it. They maybe just didn't get it fully at that time. And you telling them that they don't get it at that time. It's like calling a dumb person stupid. He said, you don't mean no disrespect, but you realize, like, yo, you didn't realize that fucking 2 + 2 is 4. What the fuck are you dumb? You know what? You'll get that shit. You'll get it later. He said, that's what you were doing to them. You was telling niggas that you was blatantly pointing out that they not catching your bars, and they want to feel smarter than that. He said, so by the second round, they not with you no more. That love you had in the first round, you done played these niggas. Like, you done make them feel like they dumb for not catching when you said I'm Saturday Night Live. You mad? They don't get it because they probably never watched Saturday Night Live, more or less watch Mad TV. To understand I'm Saturday Night Live, you just mad, I get on stage and get my bag like I'm looking for something I know I had. Now I know that might have went over some of your heads like a sun shower because those lines were so bright you couldn't see the drip's power. Now in my mind, I'm thinking, oh, they gonna feel that. Nah, them niggas was looking at me like, the fuck you mean them lines were so bright you can't see the drip's power? A sun shower. What
MILLZ, I like you. You cool and everything. We both from New York, so I'm with you and everything. But we know bars, especially me. Like, I love to decipher bars. I like to act out and recite bars. I know bars, so trust me, the things you were saying, it's not that it was going over our heads, it's just that it was kind of whack, it was just kind of corny, that's all. It was kind of outdated, you know, and that's why I say these industry rappers, even though they're not really in the industry anymore, they were former industry rappers. I hate that they feel like they could come back and kind of like infiltrate the battle rap community and talk hella shit, don't give respect to other battle rappers, and then now they want to claim the title that they're all that, they this and that. And then once they get in the ring, they learn the hard way. Once they get in that ring, that's when they realize it's not as easy as they think it is. You know, and MILLZ had to learn that the hard way. Now, Cassidy, he did battle Disaster, but come on, let's face it, he wasn't all that. And if y'all basing that performance with Disaster thinking that he gonna be goods with that performance, y'all are smoking. Like, y'all smoking something. I don't know what it is. But yeah, the face-off was fire. I'm more excited about the battle with E-NESS and MILLZ, as well as Cassidy and Goods. And we only got, May 4th is RBE's event, so that's about another week and a half. So these battles are lit, y'all, and it's good for the fans because we getting what we want. You know, so I'll be back to see y'all another time. I gotta do more of my prediction blogs. All right, later.